Hey Leo, hope you're doing well. This is a general reading for February concerning your career and finance. So, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising, Leo Venus. If you have a lot of Leo placements in your charts, this could be for you. Remember to take what resonates and throw out the rest. Don't force it. If it doesn't resonate, okay. Let's see what's happening. You're pretty focused. I feel this February. We just moved into the year of the horse, the fire horse. So do expect things to pick up momentum. I feel like if you're self-employed or creative, I feel as if you're steadily working on your projects. If you're employed, I feel as if, yeah, it's kind of steady at work. The world now, you might be feeling as if you want to expand. You might also be, there's a possibility, Leo, not all of you, some of you could be going into new partnerships. Or even in some cases amalgamating your company with another. If you're in the workplace, if you're employed, I feel that there'll be a lot more give and take. It's coming up, Gemini energy, a year of the horse. The horse, the equivalent in Western is Gemini. Your communication skills could be on point for this February. I feel like you're enjoying what you're doing. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be quite inspired this month. You're going to be in your power. Queen of Wands, fire energy. So you'll be putting a lot in, I think, and being valued as well in the workplace. Yeah, I feel like recently you've had a lot of success within your career because you've been pushing it forwards. If you're a business owner, I feel you've been pushing forwards without any hesitations, without any obstacles. I feel like you're being recognised and valued. You might be under a bit of scrutiny as well. As for some of you, not all of you, there could be a promotion in the making here, and you could be under a bit more scrutiny. Someone's recognised your talent, or if you're a business owner, I feel that other people are seeing you as hardworking, reliable, full of good ideas. When it comes to interactions with other workers or other companies, I think there's potential for developments. As I said, could be collaborations with others. I feel like one-on-one your communication is good too. If you're dealing with a particular client or working with a particular colleague, I feel that's going to be harmonious. It's going to be good. looking like you're getting balance, pretty good balance here. You see yourself as very in tune. You see yourself as like as the sort of oracle of your team. I feel people coming to you to get more kind of in-depth advice, because you have so much experience in the field you work in, that I get a feeling that, yeah, others, colleagues, if you run your own business, other people will be seeing how much information you have that you might not necessarily display, but they see you're wise, they see you have a lot of depth to your understanding of what you do. I feel that someone in your environment is having concerns over you in respect to just how much you know. Perhaps someone's feeling intimidated by you, or feeling that you might take their position, because you could be looking at, someone's looking at you with the intent of promoting you, not necessarily this month, but they're seeing you stepping up to the plate, and there may be a colleague who's feeling intimidated by you, I'm getting. You will have to make a choice this month. It's not concerning money though, it's concerning who you're working with. I feel it could be concerning how much you're giving out. I feel as if don't give too much in the workplace. Don't be overly generous with everybody, because not everyone's going to appreciate your generosity. And also you'll get taken advantage of if you're not careful. If you're a teacher, some of you, not all of you, but if you're in a teaching profession, you may well be changing the level of class that you're teaching. Some of you in primary education, you may be looking at changing a different age group as well. If you're working in the education sector, I feel that you could be working from a, going to work with a different group as well, or even a different school, place of education. Some of you, not all of you, might work, your work might be outside. And you're going to need a lot more time to finish projects. You might find yourself hitting a due date, deadline that you're concerned about meeting in time in which case you need to be careful about who's on your team here and if they're prepared to pull their weight as well. And this is something you might have difficulty communicating. You know, you want to kind of shake someone by the shoulders and say, come on, you know, you need to step up here. But it could be something that you're not wanting to do. Giving someone the benefit of the doubt at work. If it's your own business, if you work independently, you could still be facing a due date issue, which will be successful. A King of Wands and Queen of Wands. So you know you're going to have success overall. You know, with a few hitches here and there. What else does Leo need to know? Be careful also how you travel, because I feel like any journeys you're going to be making from now until the end of February related to work, be careful on the road. You might want to also look at choosing different routes to travel. To cut down on journey time, you know, maybe look into SatNav, Google Maps to find out the best, the most efficient, the fastest way of travelling. And also you might be travelling or having to travel with a colleague this month, or help a colleague out with their travel. Could be. And they'll be grateful for that. If you don't drive, if you're travelling by train or other modes of transport, keep an eye out on things like cancellations. I feel like that might be relevant to some of you, not all of you. A steady month. What do you need to know, Leo? Yeah, your boundaries. Strengthen your boundaries. Don't let anyone take advantage of you this month at work, in the workplace. Just protect your peace, protect your energy, in effect. Essentially what you need to do. What else for Leo? What help does Leo need? What advice does Leo need for career and finance for February? Okay. Yeah, because there'll be a lot of growth this month. And what about a mantra or two for Leo for the month of February? I hope you can hear me okay, because I know I've had some audio issues. I am competent. So that's your mantra. And somebody is seeing you as that this month. If you're self-employed, if you have your own business, you're going to feel very competent in everything you're accomplishing this month. And if you come unstuck now and again, remind yourself that you're competent. I feel like at the weekends, you know, it'd be a good time for you to remind yourself about how competent you are. What else do we have? And I'm different. So embrace your individuality, embrace your uniqueness. You know, this week your ideas may be quite unique. You've got the High Priestess here, which could, in some cases, could come across as, you know, a bit far-reaching amongst your colleagues. and then they'll get, you know, a handle on it, understand it. I don't feel you're going to have to do much explaining if, you know, in case of meetings or situations. I feel that people will be getting the gist of what you might propose any given time. If you're self-employed, I feel as if your differences as well will be making the difference, will be putting you, you know, a league ahead, will be setting you apart, say, from the rest. As I said, I feel you'll be noticed. Yeah, there may be elements of impulsive behaviours as well this month. You might feel a bit more impulsive. It can be good, but, you know, not always. You know, just watch that. Impulsive decisions. Maybe you need to make more impulsive decisions. You know, from a less of a place of intellect and more of a place of you might also dream. I feel like you might dream some ideas up, literally dream them at night, and they come into fruition. You know, you implement them. But make sure you seek out intellectual solutions as well to any problems that you might be facing this month. Yeah, be quick and decisive as well. If there are any sudden unexpected changes, I feel that you're going to navigate them pretty easily. If need be, also, I feel that you'll seek advice, but more likely I'm getting the feeling that others will be seeking advice from you, from your know-how, from your knowledge. And also, don't forget, if you're in a position where you can, delegate responsibilities, ask others. If you're a business owner, I feel that you might be able to use some help. Ask somebody to give you a hand if you're up against a due date or a deadline. It might be wise to consider reaching out to someone for help. And it could be help, just having help with other matters like home matters, you know, while you're more focused on work matters. It will help you proofreading and getting, or help you physically if your work is quite a physical job. And make sure you don't play a blame game, or if you know you struggle to get to a due date this week, or you find things, you know, a little bit where you're finding yourself very slightly blocked and the flow starts to, you know, you're having to, you know, grit your teeth a bit. Don't, it's not everyone else's fault, it's yours. You're grown-ass adults who are blaming others for your shit, so don't get into that if you come unstuck. Be responsible, or have a responsible mindset as well, because there might be shit going down with your job, which would be, I feel, linked to meeting a due date deadline, or someone who might feel threatened by you. So if shit's going down with your job, reevaluate, change your perspective. Or you can always fucking quit, but make sure you're able to do that, switch perspective, because if there's somebody who's feeling threatened in the workplace, it's not because of you, it's because they got their own personal insecurities. So don't take that one on board. And that's what I've got for you, Leo. I hope it's helpful. I hope you could hear me. And I'm wishing you a good month. I feel money is okay. I don't feel it's, you know, it's stable. You'll be justly rewarded in that in that area of work. So take care, wishing you all the best, sending you lots of love. Like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment. Wishing you a good January, good February, a good month for work and finance. Take care now, bye.